Now it's gone.
Okay, there you go. Okay, this is a bit weird. Okay, we are starting now. So, hello everyone, my name is George, and I'll be your teacher, or you can just treat me as one of the friends in school. I'm gonna show you some basics about Python and coding in general. So, let's begin. Well, first I need to find my slides.
Are you gonna share the link in chat or something like that?
I'm just gonna show you guys, and or if you want it, sure, why not? There you go. All right. What is that? The red ones.
That's a thing, like in Zoom, that you can draw on another or teacher's screen.
Yeah, some things I never. Okay, it's gone. All right. So, welcome to our first lesson. And first of all, I want to ask, how many of you have done coding before?
Me. I did the tiniest bit, but then, yeah.
All right, so we have some basic knowledge of what coding is. And what are the...
I know how to do coding.
Sorry, what?
I know how to do coding. I do Scratch.
Hey, Sonny! I know you, Sonny, now. The Sonny in the French class, eh?
Never mind.
All right, so
Come on.
Scratch is similar to how we do coding in Python, except it's instead of drag and drop, you have to type the code yourself. So it's a bit harder, but the basics are similar. And what are the age groups? You guys, how old are you?
I'm 11.
11, so about around 10.
12.
13.
13.
All right,
I'm 14.
so not high school yet.
16.
I mean, I'm technically going to high school in September because I'm going in 9th grade, so.
All right, okay. So let's look at Python now. Here are some advantages, and as you have heard before, there are Java, C, C++, those are the big ones, and there are JavaScript, and Ruby, and PHP, and many others. But why do I choose Python? Because it's a simple language, and it's very easy to learn. So among all the high-level languages, like I mentioned, Java, C, C++, Python has the simplest grammars, I should say. So if you have ever done Java, and I saw in chat someone said they have done C++, the code is massive. You have to write about 10 lines to do one functionality. And in Python, it's probably only 2. And it looks way more like English. So it's much more beginner friendly. And here's a very important one. It's open source, meaning if you create some things, normally you push them onto thing called GitHub. So everybody can see it, everybody can use it. Well, if you're in a company, you probably don't want to do that, right? But for me, I push many of the projects I've done to GitHub. So it's like a community. You share and you get some things other people share. You help out each other. And this is also very important. It can run on all the platforms. So if you are using Mac, you can use it. If you're using Windows, you can use it. If you're on Linux, you can still use Python. So let's begin. Let's first download this beautiful language. You can just search up Python download on Google, or I'll send this in chat. I can show you guys. So if you just go Python download, the first one pop up, you click that, and you just click here, download Python, and boom. Since I've already got it, I'm not re-downloading, but yeah. And this is for Windows. So for the ones that are using Mac, you have to wait a bit. It's on the next slide.
I'm done downloading it.
All right, so now you open the package. I'm pretty sure it's zipped.
Mine is installing.
And after you get to this page, so you see this screenshot I have here, wait, okay? Don't click install now yet. On the very bottom, there is an option said add Python 3.8 to path. You have to click that, hit that checkbox, then you can go install now. I'll explain why.
Do we have to do that right now?
You probably would want to do it because I'm going to show you some basic coding later. And if you don't have the language, it's kind of,
Can you do it again?
the link or the process.
The process.
Okay, so there are two ways. You can either just copy paste this,
I don't have the link.
or I'll send it again. Here you go.
I'm still installing it.
No worries. Take your time. Yeah, if you have PyCharm, you don't have to download again.
Does it take a long time?
No,
It's still at 0%.
Like
really?
when you press it, when
No,
you
that-
press it, what do you do next? Like when you press it, what do
It's
you
at
do next?
50%. It's at 50%.
Just wait a bit. Let's
Okay.
take a little bit longer than we expect, probably.
I have a question. What do you do after you click on it? I'm at the thing.
You have to wait until it
Okay.
installs.
So no. Don't do it yet. So after you download from this website, it's gonna be a zipped package, and you open that. But you don't click this install now yet. You hit the checkbox.
Which package? Where is the package?
I hit the chat box and then I install it.
Yeah, you do that.
It's
Wait,
still
where is it?
Where's the
I
package?
don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
after you click it, it's gonna
Uh-huh.
show up at the bottom of your browser, and you click that.
It's at
It's not.
90%.
It's not, then you can either download again or you go to your download folder and it's probably in there.
I don't see it though.
Then
It only says
try to
download
again.
Python.
Okay,
It says download
see my screen
Python.
here?
No, on mine it kind of looks. It looks like
Mine is
It says download Python
You want to share your
384.
screen? We can take a look at it.
I don't get it. Why is it stuck at 95%?
I don't get it.
Because your computer is slow.
No, if you're using a Mac, you wait. Don't do it yet. All right. It's a bit different from Windows.
It's still installing. I'm using Windows.
Yeah, if you're
I'm using a Mac. So there's this whole licensing.
no. If you're
Yeah,
using
it's
Mac,
done.
don't.
It's done
Mine
downloading.
was, I clicked the checkbox and then said install. It was successful, but I can't find it now.
You can't
Yeah,
what?
Oh,
me too. I can't find it.
I don't know where it is.
Somehow I'm downloading.
Okay. After you finish downloading, you wait a bit. I'll show you where to get it after you finish downloading. Okay.
I'm already done installing.
Yeah. Then you wait.
And then I closed.
No, it's fine.
I
After you
can't-
finish installing, you wait a bit, and then I'll show you how to.
What do you have? Do you have to wait?
Well, there are other people that are still downloading, right?
Okay. But did I do anything wrong?
You're fine.
I can't
I'm
uninstall.
done installing, but I still don't have it. Like I can't click in it.
Give me a sec. I have to close the door.
Still don't have it.
I can't install it.
Like it says like what? It says install now or something like add Python 3.8 to path. There's like 3 small tiny boxes on the bottom.
You have
2
to
of
click
them.
that. If you're in Windows, you're gonna click
Click
that.
both of them. Both of them
Well, I'm pretty sure the first one is already checked.
already.
I
Okay,
can't
so-
install it. It has this license thing that I have no idea what it is.
I just
Just
searched
click
up
yes.
Python.
Yeah, it's everywhere online. You just Google or you use the link I sent.
It says you
It says step up was successful, and then do you just close?
Yeah, you can close it for now.
It says to continue installing the software, you must agree to the terms of the software license agreement.
Yeah, you just click yes into that. I'm pretty sure you don't get any virus from it.
Okay.
As many people before you have done so, and I have seen none complaints so far.
I have a question. Is it python.org?
Yeah, python.org.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Python.org. Or
It's welcome
organization.
to python.org.
Yeah.
Org downloads or something.
It says there's an online tutorial. Should I take it?
No, I'll show you some of it later.
Okay.
Okay, so to the ones that just joined, we're downloading the Python. Here is a link. You click into that and you click download, right?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Which Python is it? There is Python 2.7, Python 3.8, 3.8. Idle,
Anything
Python.
starts with a 3. Okay, so
Okay, so
3 point.
I just did a new one. I can't freaking change my name.
Okay, language.
Sorry. This is a weird language. Okay.
You know, when you click into this link, it goes here, and the first one here, you see the big
Yeah,
orange button?
I did it, and then when it's done downloading, I pressed the yes, the check, the box, and then I installed it, and then after I closed it.
Yeah, you're doing everything fine. Don't
Okay,
worry.
but I still can't like get in Python. I just searched
don't,
up Python,
don't worry,
and then
don't
it
worry.
says welcome to Python.org, and then what do you do next? I clicked on it.
We're not gonna use that application
I just
And I'm pretty sure the application we're talking about is called IDLE, and we're not going to use that for the purpose of this course.
So what do we do now
Well,
after we installed it?
see, here's a little line here, includes IDLE, pip, documentation, blah, blah, blah. The IDLE, it's something that,
Do we have to click the IDLE?
yeah.
Is this Python or JS? I mean Python, I guess.
I don't get it. Like I can't see anything. It just says.
How do you
Python.
code with Python?
You guys have any questions? Want to just share me your screen? I can help you out.
I don't know how to share.
I want to share.
Okay,
No.
share your screen.
But you're not allowing people to share.
You have to do that in settings.
Host disable the screen share.
Okay, let me see how to share my screen. I never shared my screen.
I didn't share it before because the teacher didn't let us share it. I'm just like keep
Security.
I don't know how to share.
All right, you guys should
How
be
do you
able to
even
share right
share
now.
How do you share your screen?
There's a
should
share
be able
button
to
in
do
the
it.
middle of your screen bottom. You click on it, but it says that
Oh.
someone else.
It says you cannot start screen share while the other participant is sharing.
Yeah, you have to stop sharing.
All right.
Me?
So I stopped sharing.
So anyone that's sharing screen.
Oh, there you go.
Stop.
I have a question.
Oh, you
So
have a
I'm
screen.
already done installing it, but why do I not have it in here?
Don't worry. It's not supposed to be there.
Okay.
You're supposed to
So
search
where is
up
it
in the
supposed to
window,
be
you're
on
supposed to search
Google?
up.
No. Just if you finish installing, then great job, and we'll looking how to use it later, like in about 30 minutes.
Okay. I'll stop
I have
sharing.
it says modify setup. Do I have to do anything like modifying or anything?
Where am I looking at?
Oh wait.
I shared my screen also. Look. I'm here. Look. What do you do here?
Click the yellow button.
Click donate?
No.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Click this button and then open this. Oh, it's not yet.
This run?
Yes.
Did I run it?
And hit the checkbox in the bottom. Yep. And install now. Yes.
Yes, press yes.
And
Install.
you just wait.
Wait for 5 minutes. All done. Don't press cancel.
Okay.
Yeah, this
You
is
know-
I wonder
live
if
for everyone.
Okay, it's almost done.
Let me say something. You know the top right there's three things that you can click on. Click the first one the third one that you count to left. Yeah,
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make
Not
it go
yet.
smaller, but
It's
won't delete it.
finishing. It's finishing.
It's not done yet. Mine is fast. My computer is smart. So
Just
it goes really fast anyways.
so anybody else have
there it
a
is.
problem with installing Python?
For me, it just restarted automatically.
Like your computer?
Okay, mine is ready.
And
I asked my dad how to do it, so.
the whole thing just disappeared for some reason. Now it's just asking me to like modify for some reason.
Okay, I stopped sharing my Hey, who is sending so much stuff?
Okay,
That's
can we not spam in chat?
I didn't do it.
not me either. I'm just
It says from Max 10, I think that is. Max 10?
Yeah, but Max
you.
Chen person. I don't know. Anything. Help me.
All right.
So you have an idea what's going on with my computer? Like how do you like
You want to share yours?
wait, what do you mean like after
Your screen? So I can see what's going on right now.
Okay, let's just see. says to it says to either modify, repair, or uninstall. It doesn't say the thing that you say there.
Yeah, just give it some time.
Like it says modify. Like I don't think it said that on your screen. Like before it did, but then remember, like my computer just completely just shut down,
I think I'm in.
and then the whole thing just disappeared.
Aren't you installing right now?
It says like you see on my screen. It says modify, repair, or uninstall.
I don't see anything on your screen right now. That's the problem.
You don't? As well, it says that I'm sharing.
Wait, can I momentarily share screen?
Yeah, go ahead.
This.
Okay. You don't have to do anything yet. We'll go into that later.
Oh, yeah.
But you're on the right path, yes. Okay, so everybody on
So you have
Windows
any
got it?
So do you have any
What
idea?
do you do after you minus it? Like I
Okay,
had
so
this.
whoever is sharing, can you stop? And we have a
Yeah.
friend that needs a bit help. Thank you.
Okay, so can I share my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna share. I have a question because like after like I'm here, what do you do
No,
next?
it's successful.
You just,
See, you got it.
so what do I?
There's
so
no
what,
problem. You
like,
can close it now. Yeah,
okay.
you got it.
Okay, then I'm gonna stop here. There we go. Okay.
Here, do you mind if I maybe share my screen now? Okay.
No, I think you got it, right?
No, I haven't yet. Like it doesn't work for me. It says modify, but like on your screen it says to install, but I can't install it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you have 5.
Like you see, it says modify, repair, or uninstall. It doesn't say what it says on your screen.
Okay, whatever you're seeing, I'm not seeing anything right now.
What do you mean? Like you can't see my screen? Oh, here.
I can only see your
If
browser.
you have 2 monitors, he's probably focused on one of the monitors, and you're doing the things on the other.
Here, I'll reshare my whole screen.
You probably shared only an application instead of your.
You only shared like half your screen.
I found it.
Okay. No. Okay. So. No, I'm pretty sure you already have it. Like you downloaded 5 of the install package. And this means.
Are you sure?
You've already had it. Yeah.
Really?
If you just press your Windows key. Cancel?
Wait a second. I'm just gonna go check.
It's much easier if you share the entire screen. You don't have to switch around all the pages.
Wait, do I do idle? Well, I think I have idle Python 3.832.
Yeah. You already got it. Don't worry, you already
Or
got
do
it.
just Python 3.8 bracket 32 dash bit.
Don't worry, you already got it.
Yeah, but I have 4 of them here for some reason. Which one do I press on them? Like which one? Here, I'll read them to you. What the first one, it says idle, and then it has brackets Python 3.8 32 dash bit. Second one has Python 3.8 brackets 32 dash bit. Third one, it has
That's because you've installed way too many. You've clicked the install button way too many times. It's fine. Just leave it like that.
So
so do I click on any of them, or do I just click on them?
I'm pretty sure you've only installed 1. The ones you're seeing, they're in your download path, and that doesn't really matter. On your computer, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 installed.
Well, I have one that has 4 names, 4 types of. Like,
I can't see anything if you don't share your entire screen. I can't help you, man.
wait, okay, someone else is sharing a screen, so I said I can't.
No, you're sharing right now. I'm looking at your screen, but I'm only looking at your browser.
No, it says you're viewing Dennis's screen. Yeah, on my.
No, I'm on your screen. I'm pretty sure.
You're on your screen? No, that's not.
No. Who is sharing?
It says Dennis.
No.
Yeah, Dennis is sharing.
Really?
If you look on the top part, just look on the top part, it's like a green part.
Oh. Okay.
It said like when another participant is sharing, I can't share. So.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I have to wait for him.
Okay, Dennis, can you
哎，这是妈妈在上
stop
课，你按
sharing
什
for
么？
now? So I can help.
还有这个不
your,
讲这个。
friend.
老师
Once
在
you
家里也
open
没
the thing, do you click modify repair?
把窗户打开，把窗户打
Can
开了。
you
好吗？
stop sharing your screen, Dennis?
Mine will have some.
Dennis, hello. Well, whoever Dennis is, I have a really big download problem here, so I'm asking if George could maybe help me with.
Yeah, can you
What
not
is-
share your screen?
Dennis is probably fooling around.
Okay, I'll have to disable it myself then. There you go, you can do it now.
Like
Okay.
He is probably just fooling around.
You want to share your screen? So this is yours, right? No, you already have it.
No color
Yeah.
and nothing. And
Look at this.
color.
I have 3 Python.
Don't worry, don't worry.
No, I
It's supposed to
have
look
3
like that.
Python.
It is
The
supposed
first
to
one
look
is
like that.
Python 3.8 model docs 2.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Listen. It's fine. It's supposed to look like that.
Picture that
I
you
have 3
wanted to
Pythons.
delete.
You are supposed to have something like that.
So you're supposed to have 4 different.
Black Widow.
So George, you're telling me that you're supposed to have 4 like apps.
Those are different purposes. The last one you see is a documentation. Last you see is a menu.
Oh,
The
okay.
third class you see is the actual Python. The IDLE, that one is something like a console. You can run the commands there.
So
I'm
basically,
gonna watch that video.
So it's fine. It's supposed to look like that. Yes.
so you mean you're supposed to have 4?
How do I even look
Yes.
like?
And whoever has a baby sound in the background, can you
I'm not
mute
even
yourself?
finished.
Just try muting them if you could. Seriously.
I don't know whose voice is that.
Just go on like the
好了，
like it
好了没有？
who's talking and who's not. Like your little.
然后呢？怎么？
Okay.
I think Young Lee is on mute.
Okay, I'm going to go back to my screen. I think everybody got their installation finished, right?
Andrew
Done
said
installing.
Okay,
some people said no. They're still doing it.
everybody sees my screen?
Yep, it's
Yeah?
good.
Okay, so that's for Windows. For the ones that are using Mac, here is what you're gonna do. Enter an application called Terminal, this one, okay? It'll be looking like this. You can either go, okay, I'll just send this, much easier this way. And where's my chat? Just Command C, Command V, copy this and put it in. And you will end up with something called Homebrew. I already got it, so I'm not doing it again, but you can do it. And afterwards, you just go like brew install Python 3 and hit enter. Just so these two
Wait,
lines.
wait, how do you do that?
How do you like type it in?
I know, same thing, I'm asking the same question.
Okay, this is for the Mac users. So if you're using Windows, you don't have to do this.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure some of us are using Mac. I see some of the screens earlier.
No, I'm using Windows. I bet that like literally like 50% of us are using Windows. I bet so.
But there's another 50% of us wants to use Mac. And they're
Well, I guess
so they
so.
have to do this.
Well, I'm a Windows guy.
When is class gonna end?
Maybe 8:30.
We're only 30 minutes in. So,
How long is class gonna be?
well, maximum
2
2
hours.
hours.
It ends at 9.
It's gonna be until 9:30.
You can leave early if you wish.
9:30.
Someone already.
Ugh.
So, our Mac users, do you all have this first line finished? You got Homebrew?
Can you type it in the chat?
Yeah.
Because I can't memorize it.
So you can copy and then paste it.
Yeah.
You should be
Or
able.
there's another way that you can just go on
Yeah.
to your browser. Just search up. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So go into your browser, search up Homebrew. First link pop up. All right. Copy this entire line. Command C, Command V. Go into your terminal and just do it from there.
I don't have a terminal.
This is for the Mac users only. So if
Yes,
you're using
I am
Windows.
using the Mac.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Isn't 9:30 some people's bedtime?
Is it?
Well,
Well,
sleep
I
at-
don't know. If you have to leave early, it's fine.
I sleep at 9.
Okay, so I will put the record of this video on probably Google Drive, and I will give everybody a link. I will email everyone so you can watch it later. And if you have any questions, just email me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and what is your email?
There.
Thanks.
So for the ones can't find their terminal in Mac, you find something on the bottom bar called Launchpad. You go in there. It's under Others. There's Terminal. Or you can just search on top and go like, wait, why can't I type? Okay, that's weird.
I still can't find any of those things that you said.
Can you share your screen?
Okay.
Can I share my screen after? I can't find Python 3.85.
On Windows or on Mac?
Windows.
Uh,
This is 2.8 or 2.7.
No, go into your Finder. No, Launchpad at the very bottom. On the bottom of all the applications you have, the third from left. Third from left. Third one from left. 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 That's right. Left. Left.
This one? It says. Oh,
No, third one from the left.
no. Oh. Okay, so long. Oh.
Yes.
No.
Go to the top. There's search.
Search. Wait,
Search. There's a search bar at the top.
Yeah, it's something with.
TER.
What?
T.
T.
ER.
I can't type in because I'm in Zoom. I can like type it.
Just go to the first page on the left.
Like I'm serious. I can.
No, you just go to the page on the left. Go into other. Other, there's a folder. Yes. Terminal. Typing the thing I sent in chat earlier.
Right, I'm going to stop sharing.
And then there's a link. I can send it again if you want.
I can find it. Okay, I mean.
Then copy the entire thing, paste into your terminal, and hit enter or return.
So like the, do you mean like the whole thing?
Yes, the entire thing.
Copy.
You got it now? You see many lines popping off, right?
And enter.
Yep, and now you will see many lines popping off, right?
Yeah.
And wait until it's finished. Then you go brew, install Python 3.
Brew install
Python 3. So this one here.
brew install Python 3, okay.
And you'll see many lines popping off automatically again, and wait is finished,
Brew
and you should have it.
install Python. Is it Python 3 without, okay, it's no space, okay.
And you got it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I,
Yes?
so, I still can't, I like still don't have like the website thing.
The application? Or the icon of the application?
I type it in, but it just didn't like show up. Something.
You typed what in?
I typed in. I think I typed in brew. Wait, do I have to type this symbol in the money symbol something? I don't know.
No. Okay.
Okay, so I typed.
Here I'm on my thing. Okay.
Yeah, I typed in brew install.
Brew.
Brew install Python 3.
Yes. And you should be seeing many lines popping up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And after it's finished, it's good.
Okay.
Wait, what is that error thing?
So it basically didn't show up.
You want to share your screen again?
Sure. So, can you see it?
Yeah.
Is this right?
Because it's Chinese input right now. Okay, you're on English. BREW.
So do I type it again?
Yeah.
BREW.
I have trouble downloading it. I downloaded the people did.
REW brew. Brew space. Install.
Oh, we're not doing
Space.
anything right now. Yeah, download
Can you mute yourself for a second? It's a bit loud. Space Python 3. All lowercase. Space. Enter.
Enter.
Did you type in the thing? You didn't install Homebrew. Go to your browser. Just Homebrew.
Homebrew.
Yes.
Just type in that.
Yep. And go for it.
Enter. What is this?
Let's try Homebrew install.
This one?
Yeah, this one. Copy the entire thing on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, copy this entire thing.
Like entire this.
Yes. And go paste.
Someone's drawing on there again.
I need to this and that. Okay.
Yes. Paste. Enter. Enter the password for your machine.
The device.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to stop sharing because
It's fine. On Mac, it's anonymous. You don't see anything popping up.
Okay. Wait, is it typing?
Yeah, just type. No one can see. Even yourself can't see it.
Okay.
In this class
And
end at
press return.
8:30.
I can't hear.
Press return.
Return.
So enter, yes.
Oh my god.
It's installing many stuff in the background.
So can I stop sharing now?
Yeah, and after it's finished, just go brew install Python 3. And you should be good to go.
So install what?
When will class end?
We're going a bit slow, so probably 9:30.
What? Okay, then if I sleep, it's not my fault then.
It's fine. If you feel tired, you can leave early, and I'll share the recorded video on Google Drive or...
Are you recording now?
Yeah, I recorded the entire thing.
Okay, just like...
Because there are people, you see many, like 70 people sign up, only 45, now 43 are in the meeting. Some of them are not here right now, and they probably want to see it later. So... All right.
And can you send it to my Gmail?
The video? Sure.
Because I have a own Gmail.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right.
Okay, I'm done. I'm going to type it in the chat. Try to remember it, my Gmail.
Can you send me an email?
Sure. Sure. My Gmail is sunnyjing sj@gmail.com. If I didn't remember it correct, then it's JIANG sunnysj@gmail.com.
I did not remember a single thing. Just send me an email.
Okay.
So everybody on Mac now has it? Or do we need to...
Do it again. I do not want to do it again. Or you can just send me this. I have a gmail.com too. No,
Me too.
gmail.ca.
I have a gmail.com. It's not gmail.ca. Pretty sure.
I have a
It's fine. It's
account.
fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I have a contact info for you guys, and I'm pretty sure the email will find you or your parents.
那你配的钱呢？都9点半的。
Okay, so we have any more questions regarding the installation of Python?
No. Derek, why do you want to share your screen?
Sure. What do you want to share?
Derek just typed in the chat saying he wants to share
Go
his
for it
screen.
if you want to. Can you share your screen?
他不问有没有吗？
This is window.
This is Windows.
Why is most people leaving? It's still 40. There's only 40 people left. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be 70.
You can't find Python.
Yo, literally just 5 people left.
No, it's not here. Python is not here.
Then where is it? I want to know.
Go to your Windows. Yes, press that.
You have to press your Windows and
Oh, I
switch
see
it
it.
on.
Type in
It says
you have
a
it.
Python. I see
You don't
it.
see
It
it?
says
IDLE. Yes.
This?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So we're moving on, boys. Can you stop sharing? I'm gonna switch to my screen.
I have Python 3.8 model docs.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
And then 3.32
Yeah.
and then 3.8 and then
Yeah, it's
brackets
fine.
32
It
bits.
is fine. Trust me, you're good. Okay, so now for the Mac users, go into your terminal and type in Python 3. And for the Windows users, go into, I think it's called Windows Shell, and type in Python 3. So like this, Python 3.
Can you type in the chat so I can copy it?
Dude, it's literally 6 letters plus 1 number. Really?
Wait, what are we supposed to do for Windows users?
Python 3.
Okay, can we stop spamming this meaningless characters? It's not helpful.
Python. No.
Where do we type it?
3.
On Windows, there is a thing called Windows Shell.
I typed Python 3 and then it says Python 3.7.0.
Yeah, just open that.
I can't open it.
You're on Windows?
Yeah, I'm on Windows. I typed Python 3.
Okay, go into Windows Shell. There's an application called Windows Shell.
I type Python without 3 works.
Sure, that works.
I still don't get it.
Go to Windows Shell and type in Python.
Can I share screen?
Whoever said they got it, can you share your screen so everybody sees it?
Is it Windows or Mac?
We're gonna find out.
I'm already in the code, but I'm using two computers.
Python 3.
Just whoever has a Windows computer and installed Python already, can you share your screen? And I'm
Do
gonna
we have
show
to
it.
go to Microsoft Store?
No. Just so Max, can you share your screen? Yeah, sure. That page works too. So just no. If you're in this page, you don't have to do it again.
That's someone else's. That's Derek's. Derek's That's Derek's, not.
Okay.
That's
I'm just gonna show this once, and go to search. Search on the very left. Yes. Typing Windows shell. Windows space. Okay. Try terminal. Try typing terminal.
I still don't get it.
There's only window PowerShell.
Yeah, that one.
I don't get it.
Windows use CMD. Type CMD.
Wait, I have the thing already on. I can just share my screen and show you.
Okay, yeah. So all the Windows users go type in this and type in Python 3.
Do you type in?
Python 3. Yes.
In?
Enter. Press enter.
I have a question.
How about just go Python? Just try Python without the 3.
What do you type then?
Python.
Okay, Python 3 or just Python?
Just Python.
Okay, Python. Enter, right?
Yes.
Enter. And it said Python 3.8.4. Something.
Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what you should get. So Derek, can you type in Python here so everybody sees it? No, Python without the 3. Yes, enter. I don't know why you don't have that, buddy. Okay, just go to your Windows shell. No, the Python shell, the IDLE.
What do we do after I typed Python?
You probably didn't hit the checkbox where to say add Python to the path.
I typed. It says I typed Python and then it says Python 3.8.4 text v3.8.4 2 dots def 5.
Okay. If you're on like Windows PowerShell, you have a blue background and it says Python and then whatever you just said, you're on the right track.
Okay, Derek, can you, never mind, let me do this. So Max, can you show your screen? Okay, yeah, that's what you should get there. Yeah, either one works. Okay, so we are moving on to Mac users. Again, you're in your
Can I share screen?
terminal.
I'm not sure if this is correct.
Sure, go ahead.
Is this correct?
Yes, that's exactly what you should get. Now hang in there while I show the Mac boys how to use this. Okay.
I just joined. What should I do?
You joined a bit late, buddy.
Not very. Oh, very late. A bit late.
We're
literally an hour late.
We finished installing Python and we're introducing some hello world here. So whoever's using Mac, go into your terminal, okay? The thing you use to install Python, type in Python 3 and just return. You get the same thing as you get under Windows. All right, and after you're in here, you type in this line.
What do you do for Windows?
You type in this. So print, bracket, open bracket, double quote, or single quote. Just hello world. Another bracket, close bracket, and boom. There you go. Hello world. The classic introduction to the world of coding. And there you just wrote your first line of code ever. I think everybody deserves a round of applause.
How do you do it?
After like an hour.
Yeah.
I wrote print hello world.
Print bracket?
Yeah,
and with a quote.
Yeah, I did it.
And then press enter.
Yeah, press enter and then it says hello world.
There you go. First line of code. Good job, boys. Really great.
After 1 hour of explanation. Amazing, hands down.
There are so many questions you guys got, buddy.
I have a question. Is this for Mac or Windows as well?
As long as you're in the Python interpreter, everybody's the same. It doesn't matter if you're on Mac, Windows, Linux, whatever machine.
So do we start writing code now?
Yeah, we're moving up.
It says that Python 3 is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program, or batch file.
Yeah, that's probably because you didn't select this when you install. You didn't select add Python 3.8 to path.
Can we just like create anything we want, or we have to follow steps?
Well, if you know everything already, then sure, you can go ahead and create your own project. But since here we're all beginners, and I'm trying to walk you step by step.
I did this before.
Okay, so you can go on, and I'll show the others some basics. And after we have hello world. But we all realize this is not the cleanest way of writing code, right?
Wait, sorry. Can you tell me what I'm supposed to type?
Print. Okay. Open bracket. A quote. Hello world. Another quote. And a close bracket. Enter. Hello world. There you go.
What are we writing? Like, did we start writing yet?
Yes, this is literally the first line of code ever. You're gonna learn about this.
What are we gonna write though?
What do you mean?
What are we
this
gonna
line?
write?
Print hello world.
How do you do that?
You open the Python interpreter and you just type it in.
Wait, like I have to go to Google? Like, I don't know because I only like downloaded one thing. Like,
Yes, and that one thing should be able to do the task.
so what am I gonna do with it?
Okay, I'm gonna repeat this one more time. You're on Windows, I assume?
Wait, so you have to go to the window thing?
No, which system are you using? Windows or Mac?
Oh, Windows.
Okay, so go into Windows, the search, press your Windows key. You're in search, type in Python 3.
Okay, Python. Should I share my screen first?
Sure.
Okay, 1 second. There we go. So this.
Yeah, you see that one? You see the one is highlighted? Okay, first one. No. Yes, click that one. And there you go, print hello world. You got it. So print.
Oh, I have to write hello.
No, print. Write print.
Oh. Print. And then what?
And then bracket, open bracket.
How do you open What is a bracket? Never heard of it.
You press shift and then 9.
Oh, this. And then what?
You have, I think there's a space between your T and your bracket.
Yeah.
You don't
No
want
space?
that. You don't want that.
Then what?
Okay, just
one
print.
second.
Then
And then
bracket.
the bracket. Then.
You have a quote. The quote.
So, let me see. 1 second. I have to find it. So is the quote like 1 second? I'm gonna just. So is it like there is 2 lines like a bracket, but like more bent?
Yeah, just press that button.
I'm trying to find it because my keyboard is kind of. I don't have one though.
You do. It's on the left of enter.
How do I make Python 3 to recognize command?
Yes, and just hello.
Hello.
And press the quote again.
Oh, the.
Yes.
Wait.
The quote mark again.
You mean this
The one? Yes, and then close bracket. So shift and 0.
Yeah.
Yes,
Then,
enter. Hit enter. There you go, your first line of code ever.
Okay, then what? I minus it?
Well, then we are moving on.
How do you make it so that Python 3 is actually a recognized command? Because I can't get Python 3 to
That
work.
is a bit complicated. I will address the email later.
All right, then how do I my hello
create games with Python?
You can make basically everything with Python. Okay,
Everything?
so now there are many questions. I like that, but we're gonna move on. We're running out very slow currently. Okay. You guys can send me an email about your questions and I'll answer every single one of them, I promise. But we have to move on now.
Okay.
So that is how you write code in the Python, we call it interpreter. It's very slow and it's not great because you can literally only type in 1 line of code and that's it. If you want to have many files, many folders, you want to have run a program, you can't use it. You need something called an editor so you can edit your code and run them together. So many of you may ask, what is an editor? Isn't text edit like your Windows Notepad? Sure, that is an editor.
Or a tool? Like in the docs?
Yeah, like even Google, what's
docs?
the Microsoft thing? Yeah, so anything
Windows
you can.
PowerShell?
No.
Google Word?
Even Google Doc.
Oh, okay.
That
So
is an editor. So anything is a text editor can do Python editing. And there's Notepad is common for Windows users. There's Vim, that is for a bit professional use. It's under Linux and Mac. And there's another thing, but those two are not great, okay? And not great for beginners. Another application called PyCharm. It can run Python, it's great, many people use it, but I personally do not like it as some of its features requires payment and it's pretty heavy. By heavy, I'm not saying it's physically heavy, but it has many contents. Okay, it's a very large application. So we have a third option. It's called Visual Studio Code. I like it, it's lightweighted, it's perfect. And we can go ahead and download it. And I will show you, yeah, and I will show you how to use this
Okay, and then share the link to download. And then
I
install.
thought you were supposed to go into Windows PowerShell and then type out the thing. I thought you were supposed to go into Windows PowerShell and then type out the software so you can download it.
Okay, I'm going in and then I'm gonna download. Is it Windows? Do I press? It says download.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize. I thought I was sharing my screen. Okay, I'll go over it again. So here are a couple options of the editors, as I said before, but we're not using those ones. Okay, we're using something called Visual Studio Code here, and here's a link. I sent it in chat, I believe. Yes. Here
Can you teach us how to download it?
You just put that in your browser.
Okay, but is it Windows 7, 8, 10, or is it DEB or RPM?
That's Debian.
That's the software you use. Go for
I use
Windows.
For the Windows
go for
users,
Mac.
you go for the Windows. For the Mac users, go for Mac. For the Linux users, which I don't think we have any, get the .deb. That's for Debian and Ubuntu. And for the
Okay, I'm
rest,
going to Windows.
RPM. The middle ones, you guys don't need to understand what that's for.
It's
yet.
getting started and then save. How do you download it? Oh, okay.
It's the same as you download any other software.
It's still downloading.
Yeah.
It might take a while.
There's Windows version and the Mac version.
It's done downloading a little bit more than half.
Just hang in there, buddy.
Almost done.
Do we open it after we finish downloading?
Yes.
I'm done downloading.
You're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
click on it. Do we click on it or do what?
After downloading?
Yeah, I'm done downloading.
After downloading, just if you're using a Windows, it'll show up on the bottom of your screen.
Yeah, just go ahead and
Yeah,
open it.
and then I said
There's a license agreement thing.
Yeah, if there's a license, just agree. It's safe, I promise you.
it's still almost done.
Okay, there's a problem right here.
It's still installing it. Almost done installing it.
Let me retry
done
download.
installing for.
I can't find it in File Explorer.
It's done. It's done installing. Do I close it now?
Yeah, if you finish installing, you can close it. And then you can
I'm
open the
done
application.
installing it.
Question. I have a question. Why are we installing things? What, do we even need it?
Yes,
Yes, you do.
you do. You need to use this to write code.
For next time? Is it for
Oh,
next time? Because like,
We are
today?
using that right now. Yeah, after you finish downloading, we're using it.
I'm already done downloading and installing.
Okay, then,
Wait, do we use select start menu folder?
Recently?
Like Visual Studio Code?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, what are we downloading right now? Because I didn't download anything. I only
Do we select-
downloaded the 2 things. I
Do we
only
select
downloaded-
additional tasks?
What?
Do we select
What?
Additional tasks. Like add to path, create a desktop icon.
Yeah, you just do everything. It's much easier for you to find it in your computer.
Because I'm not, like, I only downloaded the 2 things at first, then I didn't download anything else yet.
You don't need to download that much. You only need to download Python and this Visual Studio Code. It's
Like,
just
I'm gonna
on.
Download it, but I can't seem to find.
Can I share my screen a second? Because like I only have these 2 things.
It's fine. You're only supposed to have 2 things.
Okay. Because some people are not done, right?
Yes.
Some people are not done. Okay.
I keep on downloading it, but I can't find it in File Explorer.
I think I already downloaded it in the last class.
Excuse me, is it okay to like close the PowerShell thing?
Yeah. You don't need that anymore.
All right.
Okay, so after we finish downloading, we open this application and you're gonna see something looking like this,
Yeah.
right? Oh, it's asking for an update.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so we're in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a folder and start writing our code now, officially. You can store the folder wherever you want. I'm gonna put it on my desktop because it's easier
One
for me to
second.
find.
Sorry, after downloading, they gave me 4 options, like add open with code, action to Windows. Which one do I press?
Just can you say those options again?
Yeah, they gave me 4 options. Add open with code, action to Windows Explorer, file context menu. That's the first one. The second one says add open with code, action to Windows Explorer, directly context menu.
Just check everything.
How do you press a new folder?
I will show you, and I'm doing that right now.
Okay, so
I know how to do that.
do we just go on to the welcome place?
You don't
Okay,
even
I
need
know
a
how to-
welcome place. Yeah, but if you are here, then it's great. Now I'm going to show you what to do next, okay? So in this page, you see my mouse?
Yeah.
On the left, you click open folder.
I don't see it. Oh, I see it. Open folder, right?
Open folder, press
Yeah,
that.
click it.
Search.
And then what do you do?
Run.
Then you create a new folder and you open that.
Open
How do you
folder,
create?
okay.
I can't create. I can't create.
How do you? Okay, new folder. Click new folder.
I don't see
What
it.
do we name the folder? Or is it anything?
Anything you want. Anything you want.
Okay.
我来一下。
Okay.
And then after you finish creating it, go into that. So open that folder, right?
Okay.
And you're supposed to see it refreshing, right?
对，我不是想。
Wait, what?
Your Visual Studio Code will refresh.
Do I click new file or open folder?
Yeah, I made a
Open
new
folder.
folder.
Open folder. And then go into
Oh
your,
yeah, it worked.
so you create a new folder and you use open folder to get into that folder you just opened. And afterwards, you create a new folder. You create a new file, sorry.
Okay.
What, you have to
So
file?
everybody see my mouse?
Outline or timeline?
What is it called? The new file. What is it called?
We're gonna create a new file.
Okay, I did, but what is the
Can
new
you
file
restart
name?
this whole thing? I don't
You
understand.
call it whatever you name the file.
Can you help me?
You can call it anything.
Yes, what do you need help for?
Can we call the fold?
You can call it
file?
whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna call it DSC.
Does not matter.
You don't have to tell us what you call it.
But
It's fine.
Do I
there
press
is
enter
one
after?
thing- one
How do you
thing
add the
want to
folder?
remember in the file, when you name the file, for me, I'm gonna call it hello, but with a .py. So our editor, VS Code, knows that this is a Python file, okay? .py. Or you can rename it. Press F2.
How do you rename?
F2 on Windows.
F2?
Wait,
Make sure it has .py in the end, okay?
I don't have .py.
Then you need to rename your file.
How do you do it?
Right click,
Right?
right click on your file and there is something called rename.
Yep, I found it.
And
I'm
rename.
gonna call it.
Just you don't have to tell us what to call it. Just make sure there's a .py in the end.
Good.
Good. All right. We're gonna
Okay,
write.
wait, I have a question. Is this only exclusive to Mac, or does it?
No, this is the same across all platforms.
Okay, so I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, I also can't. I
What
right
do you
click
write
on.
in
I
one
can't even make a folder.
What do we right click on?
I think I made something or.
Okay, everybody quiet, please. I'm gonna repeat our procedure. So we go into this Visual Studio Code. We open the folder, okay? If you don't have a blank, empty folder, you can create one and you can open it. After you open the folder, here.
I have a question.
Where my mouse, give me 1 second, okay? 1 minute. See where my mouse is? This is your folder name. And under it, first icon, if you hover over it, it says new file. Okay. Press that and type in the name of your new file. I will say test for me and .py. That's what you need to do. And then just hit enter and you have a new file there.
Already hit enter. And what do you type in one?
That's I'm gonna show you.
Do you type the code?
Yes. So now we have officially made our first folder and first file. Do you still remember the code that we did earlier?
Print hello.
Yes, let's do that.
But do we still have to do the 3 arrows? Or no?
No.
Print.
Don't worry about print.
Can I ask my question now?
Yes.
I have to share my screen for a second because I made my new I made a folder and then like I have 2 things and I can't drag it into my folder. That's the problem.
You just need an empty folder. It's fine if you have an empty folder.
Oh, then what? What do
then
I
you
do
create a
after
new
I
file called
Yes,
hello.
I wrote print hello.
And then on the right, on top.
Wait, 1 second. So my folder is empty, then what do I do? So like
you create a new file called something.py. You have a name
Wait,
for
I
it.
have to share my screen for a second.
Let me do.
I have to share my screen.
Why can you just not write hello? Why do you have to write hello world?
No, you can write whatever you want, but hello world is kind of like
No, I'm not done.
the first letter or the first thing you ever do in code.
I made my folder.
Like a
I'm
tradition.
done the stuff that he
Just
I wrote hello world.
yeah, you can share your screen. Whoever that was asking for it.
I didn't ask.
I'm gonna share my screen.
No, Derek. Was that the one?
Oh, Derek.
Was that you? Said you want to share it?
That's not.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I'm Andrew, and I don't know how to like put my thing into the thing like it.
Okay. Your mouse onto the very you see there's an open folder thing? Yeah. Click that. Click the open folder. And you can create a new folder. Or you see okay, this is Windows. Just right click in the path. Right click here. Yeah, right click.
No. You have to go a little bit up, not at the space bar. Yeah, and then click a right mouse key. And then you said make a new one. That's how I did it.
Yeah.
You don't click on a folder, you click in
You
the
click on
blank
a space, on a space where is this empty.
Yeah, here.
Okay,
Here's
here.
good.
Right click. Oh, no. You're in Tencent files. Okay, just go to your desktop. Your desktop. Yeah, on the left, above on the left, there is a desktop. No, there's a desktop on the left.
就这个啊。
Yeah, here. Right click in an empty space. Yes, right click here. Right click. And W 新建 on the bottom. Yeah, that one. Yes. 文件夹. Yes. There you go. And type in whatever name you want. Let's give it a name called Python class. Python class. And select, and hit enter. Hit enter first. Enter. And yes. Did you open it? Yes, it's opening. Now you can create your new file. As I showed before, if you remember, or I can show you again. Oh, sure, just new, no, okay. I'm gonna end your screen and I'm gonna show you on my.
What do we do on our second code? I already wrote hello world.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna help him to create a new file. Here, mouse hover over here. There's an icon, first one on the left. It says new file. Click on it, type in hello.py and hit enter.
Yeah, you can write anything, but it has to end with .py.
Yes.
Like you can write like anything. You can write like code.py, but it has to end in py.
You get the point.
But it has to end in .py, or else you have to rename it. Python class.
Okay, now we have wrote our print hello world again. You guys all see this green little button?
Yeah, I already printed hello world.
And click on it, it'll print out hello world.
Do you press enter?
What do you mean?
Do you press enter?
No, you just click on that button and it'll.
What button?
Here.
Terminal?
No, this.
I don't have it.
You're in Visual Studio Code. On the top right, there's a green little arrow.
I don't see it.
I don't see
You
it
see it
either.
on my screen now?
Yeah, I can see it, but I don't have it.
Are you in Visual Studio Code?
I'll share screen.
1 second.
Oh, you're sharing screen, so I can't share screen.
你都把它关了呀，就是你不要啊，不搞这个。
The run button is on the left side,
Stop
vertical.
sharing screen, so I can share screen.
Okay, go ahead.
The run button changed the place.
你接着关没有，你得
It, like kind of doesn't. I don't have it here.
Oh,
Is it run?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure run works.
Yeah, try press run.
Run.
Run without debugging.
Run.
Second one? Yes.
Which one?
Oh, okay.
We just.
Let me show you something else.
You can just. Okay.
Okay. Here in Visual Studio Code on the left, there's a thing called extension. It's the last one on the left. Extension.
不想搞这个。
You all have it?
你那你现在你告诉他，
Yeah, I have
Everybody's
it.
here?
Extension, and then what?
And you search Python. Okay.
right?
刚刚中好了。
Python. I have Python. And then do you press enter?
Yeah. And you're gonna search. You have a list of options.
And then is the first one?
Yes. And then install. Press install for that.
Install. How long will it take?
It's super fast. Super fast.
Microsoft.
If your
Not
computer
sure about mine because my monitor is already heating up.
How is your monitor heating up?
I don't know. It's really old.
CPU.
Okay, we all installed this extension.
No, it's still installing. It's
Yep,
still
mine is good. Mine is good.
installing. It's
Okay.
not done installing.
So after you finish installing this, it will, on the very left corner,
There, I found it.
you can select your Python interpreter.
Which
For
one is
me,
it?
Do after I install it.
For me, I'm using this user local bin Python 3, but that's on Mac. It's a little bit different on Windows.
It's still installing.
It might take a while on some machines, and that is fine.
But you
Which is
said it
correct
will be
after
super
getting it.
fast.
It is
It's
supposed
super
to be.
fast if your computer is good.
It
If you
is
have
supposed
like
to be.
Okay,
i7, it'll be
mine is
fast.
done. It's installed.
Unstalled or installed?
Installed, I mean.
Okay. Oh, I see the run Python file. In
Okay, if it says
Hello
uninstall,
world, yes.
Yes, uninstall. It's
then that
uninstalled.
means you already have it. Then that means you already have it.
Okay, and then I go back, right? And search what?
Then no. After you install this extension, on the bottom left corner, you will
Bottom
see
left.
a option. For me, it's saying Python 3.7.4 right now. For you, it might be something different. Just click
How
on
do you
it.
get there?
It's on the bottom left of your corner of your
Left?
VS Code. Yes. You
I
see
don't
where
have
my
it.
mouse is?
I don't see it.
Okay, just share your screen.
It's right.
Oh my god, it's so dark.
Okay. See. How do you do it?
Wait,
It's on the
it.
bottom left. You
But-
see it. You see it. You see it. Bottom
This?
left. No, bottom left. Bottom left.
The blue bar.
Bottom left.
Bar.
That's it. You have it. Yes, you got it.
It's 3.7.
It's fine. The number, they're different across the planet, and that is fine. Okay.
And then what do you do after?
What you do after is you just press the green arrow to run your new file.
Yeah, it should be at the top right.
Yes, top right, you press
Very
that
nice.
button and you run your program.
Can you do it? Can you show it again?
Yeah, but I have it.
Here, you see this green arrow, you press it and it's gonna run something.
Before that, how do you?
I don't have. It's not. Oh, I see it. Hi, hello world.
Yes,
I'm not
that's
seeing an
exactly
arrow.
what we're supposed to get. Now we have our first source file. Okay.
Mine isn't working properly.
Hmm?
Can you show us again?
I can't find the bottom left thing.
I clicked the bottom left, but it's not showing me an arrow.
Okay, let's go one by one now. Share.
I'm tired.
You want to share your screen? Whoever says they are having trouble with.
I'm tired.
I'm sharing right now.
I'm sure you are. It has been a long 19 minutes.
I want to sleep.
I don't see any problem on yours. It's running perfectly.
What do?
You click that, there's a hello world printing out. That's fine. That's all we want. And it's
Oh.
great. I don't see any problem.
How'd you get? Would you?
I have a
figure it out?
problem.
Okay, now whoever has a problem, share your screen.
It says hello world.
You're supposed to have that. Okay.
How'd
Now
you get the printing thing?
I have
it's
a
great.
problem.
You have it. You have it. It is great. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
I have a warning on your computer.
What did you have to search up?
Okay. Now we all have.
What did you have to search
the-
up?
What do you mean you have to search up?
Like after you press the bottom left corner, there's like something called select or something.
Yeah, no. That is fine. That is fine. My point is.
I
if
have
you-
a problem.
Okay, share your screen.
Oh no.
He has it, but I don't.
Okay, so here there's a warning. I have 2 warnings down here.
Who cares about the warnings?
I don't have the green.
Oh.
I have like 1,000 warnings. I don't care about it.
Well, that means your computer is wrong. There's a problem with your computer then. You shouldn't ignore warnings.
Can you
unless-
try run it again with a green arrow?
Yep. It says this again.
No. Those
says
are
it-
old.
it
Those
sucks.
are the old
This is
printouts.
literally task.
Okay,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
Close
Don't
panel.
worry. It's good. It's
I
good.
don't have that like green, the little green printing.
Okay.
Same problem with me.
What happened with the my mouse?
Whoever don't have the green arrow, can you share your screen?
I'm using 2 computers, so I can't share my screen.
I don't have the.
Then I cannot help you. I
Like, how did you like get it?
can't imagine
You can-
your screen.
Just teach me how you got that thing.
You install a extension,
I installed Python, then what?
then you're supposed to have it.
Well, I installed it.
You have it. It's on the right corner, top right
That's
corner.
not my screen.
Okay, just share your screen then.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, it's not showing me a green arrow. I pressed the bottom left, but it's not showing me an arrow anywhere.
No. The arrow is not on bottom left.
It's on
On
top
top
right.
Top right. Okay, everybody, after you got it, it's
Yeah, I
top
got it.
right. You press this arrow, and it's supposed to print out hello world or whatever there is. And that's great. That's all you need. Okay, so after we have the first source file ever. Now, well, you might forget what this line is used for later on, or just in general, it's a good habit to write some comments in your code. So to explain stuff a little bit. So all the comments, they will not be run in your code. So
But do we have to comment?
it's a good habit, but not for this print hello world. But I'm just showing you how you would do it if you want to
Okay,
comment
how
stuff.
do you do it then?
There are 2 ways, okay? You can either start with a, I don't know how to call
Hashtag?
this mark. Anyways, you can go Shift 3 and you have this. You can type, so this is a comment, okay?
Okay.
That is one way of commenting stuff. Or you can comment right after your code. This is another way of commenting.
Wait,
These
so
are the
print is
two-
a function.
These are 2 ways of writing comments in Python.
Print is a function, right?
Yes.
Can we leave now? I'm tired.
Yeah, you can leave if you're tired. All right, so after learning what is comments, oh yeah, here is a wise word I saw from somewhere online. code tells you how and comments should tell you why. So in the future, if you're writing any gigantic projects.
I have a problem.
Yeah, what's it? What is it?
It said injure on my screen.
What?
It said arrow.
Can you share it?
What?
Can you share your screen?
Okay.
You're not sharing. And I'm going to switch back to my screen. All right, so we're back here. After learning about comments, that is only for explain the purpose of your code.
Yeah.
And we have something called data types. Okay, this is the fundamental of every single language and every single project. We are learning about the first four. Oh. We're learning the first four. These ones, they are advanced ones. Oh my God. And we're gonna cover later on. The last one we'll cover if we have time. Why is my mouse moving by itself? Okay. So first we have a data type called integer. And that is just whole numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2, or 0. If you want to have a decimal place, then you have to use something called a float. And there are some conditional variables to tell you if this thing is true or false. It's called a Boolean. Boolean variables, they only have two options for their values, I guess. True or false, okay? And last, we have something called a string. It's just a collection of characters that starts with a single quote, end with a single quote, or you can start with a double quote and end with a double quote. The hello world we just did, that is considered as a string. But that is only the values. And we have to write that hello world every single time we want to print it, right? Let's say I want to print the same thing for 3 times.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Does it matter if it's single quote or double quote?
You can use either one, but you have to be consistent. You can't start with a single quote and end with a double quote. If you start with one, you have to stick with one. And I suggest to use single quote in Python. In languages like Java or C++, it's double quote only, single quote for characters. But since for Python, we don't have such a thing called char.
Oh, wait. So what do you mean by you have to start and end with either a 1 or 2 apostrophes?
If you start with a single quote, you have to end with a single quote.
Oh,
but you cannot go like, I start with a single quote, I end with a double quote. No, that's wrong.
But you can use like, for one word, you use a single quote, but for another word, you use a double quote.
You can, but I highly suggest you not to do it.
Okay.
Stick with one, pick one, whichever one you feel comfortable with, and just use it.
Okay. Just a little clarification.
Don't try to jiggle around. It's not great. So if I want to print my hello world for 3 times, do I have to go like print hello world and then print hello world? Do I have to do that for 3 times? No.
You just do Control-C, Control-V.
No,
you can do it all in one string.
Yeah, that's still not great. Okay. We are doing coding, and as a programmer, coding is designed for lazy people. Okay, we try to simplify everything. The less you type, the better it is. all right?
Oh, okay.
We want to type the least things. And hello world, how many characters are there? There are 10.
Yeah.
But I can do it with only a 1. How do I do that? There's something called a variable, okay? So variables.
Oh, so you basically give hello world a number or a letter?
Close. You give a value, a name. You assign the value to a name.
Okay.
With the operator equal sign. So equal sign in math, it means equal, but in coding, it means assign.
Okay.
So for this, I say my name equals George. The way we read it is I assign George to my name.
Okay.
I assign George to my name. So I assign the one after the single equality to the name that is before the single equality sign. Well, Python is great. It's simple and on another level. See here, I first declare a variable called my variable. It has a value of hi, okay? And this, for now, it's still a string, right? If I want to change the value of this variable, change it to 1, which is an integer, I can just do my var equals 1. It's simple, right? And you won't have any trouble with it. But if you're in a language like Java or C++, you can't do it. All the values or all the variables are restricted to a single declared type that you do at the very beginning.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. But in Python, it's something called dynamic typing. So the type of this variable can change from integer to float to boolean to string to list to tuple, set, dictionary, anything you want. You just have to do this assign equalities thing again, then that's it. So let's try it out. If I have, okay, that blue question mark, if I say hello equals to hello world, I declared a variable that's called hello, and its content is hello world. I'm gonna say print hello, and followed by its type. So we can see what's the type of this, this variable right now. Then if I want to change it, I say, okay, now I want it to be an integer. I just simply do hello equals to 1. And I can print hello and type of hello. If I want to do a decimal place, I can do the same thing, like 5.3 per se. There you go. And now we click the little green arrow again. And look, my first line of code, I assign it to hello world, and the type is now a string. And then I change my value to 1 without a decimal place. And now its type is an integer. And after I added a decimal place, 0.5.3 to it, now its type is a float. How amazing is that? And we can even do a Boolean. So equals to true. I can print that out. Or I can say it's now equal to false. And now we have true and false. you guys can try this out yourself. You can assign the variable to whatever value you want and use print to check its values. It's quite fascinating. And the print statement might seem useless to some of you, as you do nothing other than print it out, but we actually use it a lot. It's probably one of the most used function ever in any languages. You guys all got that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty. So now everything is only called hello. It makes sense when the value is hello world, right? The variable is called hello. But does it make sense when it's 1 or when it's 5.3? Let's say I want to change it to 17, which is my age right now. Does it make sense when I say my age is called hello? No, it doesn't, right? For naming of the variables is very important. We want something that is descriptive. So I'm gonna call it age. And when I print out, I just gonna do age here. But what if I have two people's age here? I have age 1 and age 2. Another guy is a friend of mine and his age is, let's say, 16. And now I print age. What will my value be? I wonder. It's 16. Because I overwrite it in this line of code. But I don't really want that, right? I want to print out both of our ages.
Wait, if it's the same variable,
It'll
is it
overwrite.
like the one that gets written out last gets printed out?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So if we want to store both age, we can go like age 1 and age 2. It's gonna do age 1 and age 2. Well, that clearly works, right? It has 17 and 16, but later on, let's say a year later, you came back to your code or someone else is reading your code. They may wonder, okay, whose age is age 1 and whose age is age 2? I don't know. Probably you won't even remember because it's been so long. So that brings us to another thing. We have to be descriptive as we can. How do we do that? We can change the naming a bit, right? We can say George's name or George's age and let's say Sam's age. Sam's age. That didn't work. We don't allow any single quote in our variable name. So I just go Sam's age and George's age. Well, does it look pretty? Is it easily readable?
No.
No,
Not
it's not.
that easy, but
Not that easy. It's actually pretty difficult to read, right? So we have to change it. How do we do it? Any suggestions? Any thoughts? How do we make it more readable?
Add a dot between George and age.
Okay.
Hyphen.
Will that work? It doesn't seem like it. There's an arrow popping up. Because the dot is a special character. We'll learn about it later. But for now, I'm just gonna say it's a forbidden thing in your variable's name. Any other thoughts? Come on, let's
maybe
brainstorm.
underscore?
Great, underscore. Will that work? George's age. I think that will. So let's just get rid of age 2 for now. And let's do it again. Will that work? Yes, it did. 17. Great job. So is there another way to name Sam, Sage, instead of using an underscore?
Slash?
Okay. I don't know. Will slash work?
Hyphen?
Slash will not work either. Because it is, again, I'm just going to say it's a forbidden character.
What about underscore?
We already tried that.
Something other than underscore. Okay. So in the world of coding, there are two ways of naming your variables, two systems, I guess. Can we stop graffiti? Thank you. We can simply just capitalize the next word, the first letter of the second word, Sam H. That is readable. And will that work? Let's see. Sam H. I think it will. Done. 17, 16. So, and these are the two ways that we use in coding. For you guys, you probably want to pick one, whichever one you feel comfortable with, and stick with it for the rest of your life.
I think underscore is more comfortable.
For some people, you may want underscore.
Yeah, underscore.
For some people, you may want. For me, I personally, I use the second one.
Underscore is right there. You have
Yeah.
to find the letter when you're doing the capital letter thing, but underscore is always there.
True, I agree. It's a personal preference thing when it comes down to. Some people like one, some people like the other. There's no right or wrong with that. So let's go over some naming conventions. The first letter of your variable's name has to be an alphabetical letter. So you can do something like, okay, so one num equals to 1. No, it cannot start with anything other than a character. It can be a num1, yes. So it can start with an underscore, but never digits. However, I do not suggest using underscore since it means something special. Again, we'll go over later. So just try to use a alphabetical letter for your first letter in your variable's name. So everything other than your first character, it can be followed by letters, underscores, or digits. Like here, we can say num1 equals 1, and let's check its value. Boom, we have 1. That's great. So, and here comes to the two systems I talked about earlier. The first one is called camel case, which is I personally like, is you capitalize the second or every next letter or next word, first letter of the next word. But you always start with a lowercase. Another one is called snake case. You have everything that is lowercase, and you use the underscore to separate two different words.
Okay.
See, I don't have any capitalized letters here for my snake case, and I only have 1 for my camel case. I don't use capitalized letters that much in coding. You guys know why? Let's have a mild guess.
Too much effort.
No, not really.
Well, he did say that in the world of coding, people tend to be lazy.
True. Fair argument, but not quite the case here. Not quite the case. Right, so it's because if I want to have a variable that I never want to change it again, okay? It's called static. Means No, sorry, it's called final. Means the variable is final. It's set to stone, nobody touches. Okay? For example, when I was born, it was year 2002. So if I want to say birth year rather, do I go like that? Birth year equals to like that? And some people might want to change this to like what? 2020. Am I a baby? No. How would I let people know that this variable should never be changed? We do something like this. We capitalize every single character in there, birth year. Or maybe in this case, we might use underscore to separate it. Since they're all capitalized. Whenever you see some variable that is completely capitalized, that means it's a final variable.
Wait, I have a question. If you use all capitals, is it like a sign that nobody wants it changed, or it's something that like the program itself can't change?
In Java or C++, it is a program that will forbidden you to change it. But in Python, the language is so free.
Telling people.
Yes, it's
that
like
you don't want it changed.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can still change it. I can show you. So now my birth year is well, will there be any error? No. First 2002, second to 2020. But I'm pretty sure I'm not a baby, right? Not even 1 year old.
So basically the all caps is just like telling people don't change this.
Yeah, it's a sign that we use. It's like red light, don't drive your car. Or red light, don't jaywalk.
I see.
So that's for the naming convention of your variables. And last for today, we have indentation. Oh, okay. We have indentation. We don't want to, so for Python, same hierarchy has same amount of spaces in front. So for here, you see everything like right, they're in the same hierarchy, right? They're on the same level when the machine reads it. Can I do something like here? I want to say print. Let's do it like that. Before I even try to run it, there's a problem showing unexpected indent. What it means is it has to be in the same level of spaced distance from the start of your file or the start of this line. So everybody has to be together. And by hierarchy, I just gonna do this real quick. You don't need to do this. So here, this is what I mean by hierarchy. When I define a function, this is something different. You don't need to know this right now. This line is embedded inside this function, okay? I can even collide it. So this means this is in a lower hierarchy than line 16. And here I have 4 spaces, okay? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 spaces. But everything here, these print statement, this assign statements, they're all in the same hierarchy. Nobody belongs to another. So they have to have no spaces in front. And each next hierarchy level has more spaces. It goes by 4, 8, 12. Because the way we separate one hierarchy from another is by 4 spaces. So here they're at the top hierarchy, they have 0 space in front. Here they're on the second highest hierarchy, they have 4 spaces here. And if I want to do something here, this is an even lower hierarchy. I have 8 spaces in front. So every next hierarchy has 4 more spaces than its previous one, okay?
Oh, so basically it has a bigger indentation.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
For example, when I try to run this code now, do you think I will print high and true? We're 9:31. I have like one last thing. This is indentations is the one last thing I'm gonna talk about. So if you have to go, feel free to do it. I'm just gonna finish this off and have a good night, I guess. All right. So any guess on what this is for? Will it run?
I think it'll run true.
You think it'll print true but not high?
Yeah, because true is like
Absolute?
higher, quote unquote, than high. It's like more spaces to the right.
No, okay, no.
But is true like something you're supposed to use in code? Like
Not if true. Not if true. I'm only doing this to have a hierarchy level here. But no.
Oh, okay.
Don't ever use if true. It's pointless. No, the more space you have in front, the lower the hierarchy is.
Oh, so it'll print high.
Maybe.
Probably.
Let's see. Did it print high?
I can't see.
Here, I highlighted for you. Did it print high here? I don't think so.
Oh, it printed
no, because like the print at the last one overruled all the other codes, so it did the last one only.
No. But great thoughts. Not quite. Since it's not at the highest hierarchy, this is called a function. Okay, this is a bit too much. This is something that will not run by itself. It has to be called, I guess, by others. So if I say I have to run this line of code at the highest hierarchy, so at the very front with no spaces, and I say test, I do like that, and now I run it. They're out. See, print out 2002, high, true, end. So basically what it's doing is the lower the hierarchy, like if you're not on the highest hierarchy, the code will not run by itself. It has to fulfill some sort of conditions for it to run. And in this case, it has to be called. And there are some other cases I'll talk later.
Okay.
So functions, if statements, for loops, any loops, they're lower hierarchy. So they're not running 100% of the time. There are only certain times that they will run. And that's about it. Yeah, here is an example. If you try to do something like this, you see there's an error, gonna say indentation error, because they're not together, right? Oh, Okay, so this is regarding indentation. How do you know you're entering how do you let the computer know that you're entering a lower hierarchy level? You use this mark here.
So like the 2 dots?
Yeah, you use the 2 dots to tell the computer that the code afterwards are a lower hierarchy. But how do you tell the computer that I'm no longer in a lower hierarchy? You simply write your next line of code with the highest hierarchy, or a higher hierarchy, I guess. So like
No,
here.
Sorry, I still don't get hierarchies.
Okay, so
What does the def tests mean?
that is, I wrote a function. Let's forget about it. Let's just use if, okay? If false. Okay, this will never run then, I guess. Print if. So what I'm doing here is I'm saying if false, I will print if, but it will never be printing anything because it is not happening. And this is in a lower hierarchy. So this condition is not fulfilled. It's not accomplished. Therefore, no printouts will be made. So anything I do here, I can say print end here.
Does this also work with loops?
Yeah, same thing
If
for
you
loops.
loop something, if the condition is never met, it will not stop.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
Okay.
That will never run because this is in a lower hierarchy.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What are the functions of hierarchies?
It is just a way of separating different blocks of code.
Oh, so like the blocks that run on their own are at the highest hierarchy, and the rest are at different hierarchies.
Yeah, so if you have no spaces in front of the code, you're at the highest hierarchy, meaning your code will run 100%. But if you're not at the highest hierarchy, it may not run sometimes.
All right, so what happens? How does the if false or if true work? If what is false, if what is true, something like that. How do you write that in?
Okay, I was planning on covering that next class but I can show you real quick. Basically, I'm just saying, each hierarchy has 4 spaces for the indentation, and it's 9:38, so it's pretty late. Whoever needs to go sleep, please go for it. Don't let me get a complaint letter from your parents saying, why are you keeping my child awake late at night? All right? Good night.
Who even
Great
sleeps
having...
this early, honestly?
Yeah, like me neither. So yeah, great question. I'll show you. So let's have a variable called condition. Okay. Do you want it to be true or false?
True.
Okay. Now, let's say if condition equals condition true, I will run this, okay? Condition is true, right? And otherwise, we'll not run it. And if I want to print this end, okay? And I want it to run 100%. I want it to has no relation with this if statement whatsoever. Where do you think I should put it? Do I should put it here or do I put it here? If I want it to run regardless of my if statement.
Print highest hierarchy.
exactly put it in a higher hierarchy. So I put it here. Let's see what it'll do. I'll clear this screen. It looks better for you guys. Condition is true.
And
And. So that means condition double equal, like I said earlier, it means the regular equal sign in math.
Right.
And
so can I'm just, so does it matter if there's like more equal signs, or does it really just not matter how much equal signs you put up?
No, you can only have two for equality.
Right.
One for assignment.
So a hierarchy above the other means if that one, the highest hierarchy runs, the slightly lower hierarchy will then run, and then if there's a hierarchy lower than that, so basically hierarchies only run if the hierarchy higher than them is running.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So not always it will run. It only runs from time to time when.
So basically, the lower hierarchies run when the bigger one runs.
Yes, exactly.
So the lower hierarchies are dependent on the big ones.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why they're called hierarchy.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
So for example here, if condition equals to true, what if it's not fulfilled? Let's say if condition equals to false, then I run it. Will it run now? Boys?
If the conditions are false, well, I mean, it depends if the conditions are false.
Well,
you don't know if the conditions are going to be false.
It's not going to run.
It's not going to run because I put, I assigned true to my condition, right? I did a assign here. Therefore, this statement will not be fulfilled.
Oh, I see. So
because condition does not equal to false right now, it equals to true. Therefore, it will not run.
Oh, so the condition has to be true to run.
Yes.
So if the conditions where there are two equals, that can change. If it's true, it'll run the condition is true. If that is changed to false, it'll only run end.
Yes.
Oh,
so
okay,
basically, you can imagine this as some sort of bigger, like a bracket. Only if this highlighted part, the result of this is true, it will run. The result of this is false, it will not.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a switch, kind of like stuff. So like the condition to like run is true. So like the false or after the double equals, it's like where you contain water. If there is water, you run the condition is true and end. If there is no water, you run only end, right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh. You got it. It's clear?
Yep, very clear.
So here I say if condition equals to false. I'm actually going to print that out just so you guys can see the result of this here, right? And let's see. After 2002, okay, I'm just gonna delete this. Well, the result of this equality thing, it ends up being false, right? So that means this if statement will not run because no water, like you said. But if I change it to true, then here, it's telling it, do we have a water or no, right? Well, the answer is true, meaning, can you see this printout here? The one I'm highlighting right now?
Yes, I can see it. I can see it.
All right. And that ends up being true. So that means, okay, there is water going through. Therefore, condition is true. And end. That makes more sense, I hope.
It was already clear. Yeah, I
All
see.
right. Great. I think that's everything we got for today.
Okay.
And hope you guys have a great night after 9:45.
Yeah, it was very informative. Thank you for the first lesson.
No problem.
you.
Okay,
Thank
guys,
you.
can we all say thank you to George?
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Thank
you, George.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I know you. I don't know you. George, I'm just going to text you and see how it went, okay? But I'm gonna end the meeting. Or can you end the meeting?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, let me. How do I finish record?
Oh, there's like a stop recording.
And that'll save automatically?
Did you say save it to iCloud or save it to your computer?
Save it to computer and I select
Yeah,
it.
then it will save.
When you stop recording and then end the meeting, it will save automatically to one of your folders. You'll find that somewhere.
All right.